it was born out of a message not long after Nate died from the Sons United lads in Ipswich, where they tried to get us together to come play a game when we played against Colchester back in 22. So we went down. So yeah, this will be the third edition where we get together, play some football, and raise some funds for the Children's Cancer and Leukemia Group, CCLG, as it's abbreviated to. Yeah.
Tell us about Sands United then. Obviously, they got in touch with you, didn't they, a couple of years ago? And they're a very, very worthwhile cause. Tell us a little bit about what they are and what they do.
It's a brilliant charity. I mean, one thing that I've been a massive advocate, especially after Nate died, was people to talk through their emotions, to talk about how they're feeling when they're weighed down. Sands United, they've got teams all over the UK. It's a child loss charity themselves, so be that the players have generally experienced stillbirths or young babies being dying, or children dying as well. They get together, they offer a safe refuge for people to club together to play the sport, get talking, but give themselves like a wee bit of purpose. Fantastic charity.
How much have you found that they've helped you in your kind of life over the last couple of years?
Through friendship. Uh, it's been really, really, really important. It's difficult to try and word it in the right way. Yeah, the friendships have been absolutely spot on. I don't want to. There's been a lot of people that have like come through, especially like within our own fan base, who've like offered me love and support, and that's great. It's great. I don't want to negate like what they've said. I've always championed like in the immediate aftermath of Nate's death. There was loads of blokes like messaging me saying that they'd suffered uh, loss one way or another. And one thing that's like often overlooked is premature death of babies or babies being born aren't alive. And often those people will turn around to you and they'll say, it's obviously not as bad as what you've been through. And it is. And these guys, they they understand how to talk through their grief because they have this healthy environment where they can talk through their grief. Uh, and yeah, that's helped. That's helped in the way that we got common ground. Uh, yeah, trying to say it right in a respectful way. Obviously, everyone like suffers loss, but losing a child before their time, like no parent's supposed to outlive the kid, uh, and having a group of people that can understand, can relate, be there for you, step up. I mean, it's not an easy ride getting from Ipswich to the Wirral uh, to play a charity game of football at 10 o'clock in a February morning. So, so yeah, there's a lot of camaraderie there, a lot of camaraderie through hardship. Yeah,
I completely get what you're saying, because basically what you're saying is people will say to you, I'm so sorry for what you've been through. I can't imagine what you're going through, or I can't imagine what you've been
yeah,
through. But these people, they can imagine because they've been through it themselves. And therefore, when you are sharing your experience with them, you know that
yeah,
they do know where you're coming from when you try and explain how you're feeling, which maybe sometimes is more difficult for other people to understand.
yeah, and to comprehend. I mean, there's been a lot of understanding. Obviously, I've been like vocal about Nate's story through life and through death. Like on Twitter, I found a fairly safe refuge within that itself. Uh, we always have like a get together, or we did have a get together on the Friday before the game, rightly or wrongly, with the idea of playing a competitive football game the day after. But Nicola, you know, Nicola's not as often open. Nate's mum, not as often open about what she's going through, and I think she got a lot out of chatting to the lads, and their experiences of loss, and just talking about it in a healthy way. It's you walk into a room and you carry it a bit, and you carry the loss, and if people don't know that you've lost a child or a parent or anyone and you're feeling down about it, and just the freedom of being able to discuss the grief openly helps. It doesn't take it away, but it normalizes it a bit. And often, like death and a subject like that is something which is hard for people to wrap their heads around, to get into something of a conversation about, because you don't want to bum out the room if everyone's having a good time and you're feeling crap. Uh, you don't want to say, well, I feel crap because someone's dead. And then, yeah, when we meet up with them, it's like, yeah, we all feel a bit crap because someone that we care about's died. Like I said, in this event, it's a kids, uh, and it's healthy. It's healthy to talk about loss. It's healthy to talk about what we're missing out on. And the same goes for anyone, to be fair. You know, it's not much it's not just for, me or the sounds people. And they say the same thing. There's a lot of time people are struggling, especially in this like climate, where they won't talk about things and they'll let it snowball and roll and roll and roll, to a point which may be insurmountable in their head. They're not able to, in the worst case scenario, some people aren't able to live through it, uh, which is a very real problem. And it's not just grief and death. Life's hard at the moment for a lot of people. So yeah, a community to talk about things that are rubbish is important. It's great.
Certainly is. And as the message goes in life from a lot of people at the moment, talking helps. And Sands United is helping do that. The game this weekend, 17th of February, is the date of it. Tell us what we can expect on the day.
Uh, two squads of people absolutely champing at the bit to get one over the other one. Currently, as it stands at the moment, Nate Rovers have won 2 games on the spin. We're looking to make it the third. Uh, the Sands United lads, they've stepped up the training apparently, and they're really, really, really going to push us. So I think it was 9-4 last time out. It was a much closer game first time round. I think it was 5-4. So yeah, we'll be looking to decimate them. They'll be looking to save face.
Yeah, but you had some ringers last time. I'm sure you did. So are those ringers turning out again this time?
I most certainly are. All round good guy. And he's just a brilliant guy. Alex Hayes making an appearance. So, it'll be nice having him around in there. We're hoping to get Dave Higgins back out on the sideline again. People that have become massively important to me. A few of my mates from back home, one of them who travels up from London. I'll have my German mate in tow. He's quite good with the ball. Doesn't look like it, more like a Socrates type diet, but yeah.
Get him on penalties.
Very good. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Although I had to take the penalty last game, I almost made a mockery of it showing off, but yeah.
Where is it? Where can people come and find you and what time?
New Ferry Park at 10 o'clock. That's when we're aiming to kick off. It gives us plenty of time to wrap up the game and get ourselves down to the tent in Prenton Park for the game against Stockport.
Fantastic. If you are free on Saturday morning, please get down there. Nate's Rovers against Sands United 2024 for an incredibly, incredibly important cause, as you've been told, being raising money for CCLG. You've got a target, I think, of £500, haven't you, Phil? At the time of recording, you're on 399, so you're very, very close to that target. I mean, let's be honest, you can absolutely smash that target, I am sure. Where can people find you if they want to donate?
We'll have charity buckets pitch side. We're also running a raffle. We've got a signed Rovers shirt. We've got again Prost Brewery, the beer shop. They've given us some gift vouchers, and then we've got this really discreet elephant as well, which is the CCLG mascot. As you can see, it's quite compact and obsolete. Comes with a superhero cape because the kids that fight this illness are superheroes. And his name's Noodle, which is ironically something that I used to nickname Nate when he was little. So, so yeah, discreet elephant. So we'll be doing a raffle. We'll be drawing that in the tent after our game. You know, give some people a chance in the tent to buy some raffle tickets as well. Pound the strip from myself, Nicola. A good friend Leslie's helping out as well.